What's up, everybody? YouTube says we're live. I'm just gonna double check and get going here. We're gonna be playing Parasite Eve on PS1, but we're doing it on the emulator, obviously. And yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Just trying to post. Just trying to pull up the stream on my phone. I can make sure it's actually live. Looks like it is. And I'm just going to update the thumbnail and we'll give it time for people to roll in. Live, edit, thumbnail, custom thumbnail. There we go. No, it's not made for kids. There we go. Perfect. Kids. I don't know why, like, you select a box that says this isn't made for kids when you start on Streamlabs. It still makes you have to answer all that same kind of nonsense when you set it up. Ridiculous. I don't know why it can't just go off your last settings, but that's how it is. Currently the state of America right there. Statue of Liberty crying tears of blood. That ain't the state of America. I don't know. I don't know what is. We'll give people a little bit of time because there's a lot of story stuff to catch up on. So if anybody cares about story stuff, they're going to want to see at least the beginning part of this. So we'll give people some time to come on in. I know, like, I'll get ahead of GB and just say Benny not supporting. The stream's only been up for 2 minutes and Benny not supporting. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, GB? We can't get Benny to stay up till 2 a.m. to watch the stream. Why even be on YouTube, right? God, we swept the floor at work. And that kicked up all this, like, dust and salt from the road into the air. My lips are all torn up from it. It's driving me crazy for the past 2 days now. Nope, somebody came in. You're the first. Welcome in. Whoever, I bet you that's my wife, right? Oh, Mrs. Dead Pixel, welcome in. Welcome in, Mrs. Pixel. No, I can't do gong in my throat. Not letting me do that voice anymore. What if it was Butterbite? What if we had Butterbite in the chat today? Would that not just make being on YouTube all worthwhile? Oh my god, the thumbnail is killing me. I'm going to pee my pants laughing. Tell me that's not gold, right? And that's Bob Ross painting the album cover of this game. Tell me that's not a great, great idea. That's going to be my new theme going forward. I might make it look a little bit better eventually. I thought somebody would like that. I'm glad it was you, Mom. I sent that to a bunch of people. Everybody thought that was a winner. Maybe I should make it more obvious, like Dead Pixel. Oh, you know what I need to do? I actually need to change my thumbnails, I think, to say, like, in really big text. You know, like, all it is just, just a picture of the game, and then it says, there is going to be a grown man playing this video game. Because it seems like everybody clicks on my video expecting something completely different. So I think that's what I need to do is change it up so that my thumbnails literally just say 42-year-old man plays video game. Because that's what everybody tells me, that like people are coming and going so frequently because they don't realize what they're clicking on. I'm like, how in the world could you be clicking on my thumbnails and not knowing that it's going to be a man playing a video game on the internet? I mean, I guess sometimes it looks like it might not be a dude playing it, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Still though, you should be knowing that you're getting into a video gameplay stream. I don't know. My thumbnails make it seem pretty obvious. I'm here talking to my Xbox controller like it's my PS5 controller. I'm probably going to end up doing that till the end of time now that I've started streaming. So how is the audio? Can I get an audio check with the gameplay? 42 and still lives in his mom's basement. Well, I mean, technically my wife is my mom. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, honestly. Heck, my daughter's definitely going to be in her 40s living in my basement. How's the audio? Welcome in, GB. All right, GB, I've got you chatty in my chat right now to start. What was the story behind Jason Beyond? I must know. I live with my mom. I wish I had a basement, though. Yeah, shoot, there ain't nothing wrong with living with your parents. Sometimes it's just completely necessary. Heck, I moved back in. I basically moved back in with my parents. I moved into my mother-in-law's house so I could save enough money to actually buy a house. That was the only way I was ever going to save, 15 grand. Was going to be not paying rent to a freaking apartment complex. I don't know, everybody calls me GB, I'm cool with that, but people that should know my real name after like 3 years. Oh, I gotcha, right on. Right on, I thought there was just something like you might have changed it, and then you were stuck being something else, because I know a lot of people change their name just to do it, and then they don't realize that you've got to wait isn't it like 3 weeks or whatever to change it back? Something crazy like that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. We got people here. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hopefully you'll want to subscribe for more. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Dead Pixel. This is Parasite Eve 2, a PlayStation 1 game, 1998. It's when it originally came out. If you ask me what this game is, it's basically Final Fantasy meets Resident Evil. So it's kind of my style of game with like role playing, but also at the same time, it's kind of action based. You're always running around in like a turn-based combat system, but you get to run around. You get to run around and kind of dodge attacks. So I think that was kind of a response to a lot of people's critiques of, oh, Final Fantasy is just I hit you, you hit me, I hit you. And so I think Square really responded. I mean, Resident Evil was popular during this time too. So I think Square just responded with this game and Vagrant's story as a way of saying that, like, look, RPGs can actually be action-oriented, and turn-based doesn't have to just be, I attack you, you attack me. Oh, here she is, guys. My favoriteest video game character of all time. Well, one of them. Miss Aya Brea, whatever her name is. I mean, how can you not love this woman? Sorry, Mrs. Pixel. Sorry, Mrs. Pixel. My wife is not going to like me talking like this. My wife. Come on, is Ganga in the chat? Oh, Max wants to know where the Choco Tacos are. You know what? Dang it, Max. I totally forgot. They're melting away at the shop. Darn it. Oh, Max, why didn't you remind me before I left work? Tell me, though, that, what's best, everybody? We prefer ice cream sundaes, ice cream cones, or Choco Tacos? Because I did promise Max there'd be Choco Tacos. I may have lured somebody into my stream today with the promise of a Choco Taco. I showed Ronnie the thumbnail, and he's over here laughing so much he's in tears. Call him Steve Ross. Love that show. Hey, GB, how could you not take gummies and not want to watch Bob Ross? Oh, Phyllis! The thumbnail is obviously a hit. I think that's going to be my new theme going forward. I might revamp it just a little bit, but I think it's just going to be that with a border and, yeah, just a different game. I've watched Bob Ross ever since I was a kid. He always draws pretty little flowers in the back, right? You know what I love the most about Bob Ross was watching him feed a little baby squirrel. He's like, look at this little rascal right here. Look at the way he just loves sucking on that bottle. Welcome in, Phyllis. Welcome in, Max. Welcome in, GB. Welcome in, everybody else that's here playing Parasite Eve. Oh, this is my date for the evening, I think. I'm pretty sure. He left in, man, let's get to our seats. They're already, yeah. You would never know that. The battle system is a lot like the Tales series. And you know what it reminds me of, Max? Vagrant Story. That's what it really reminds me of. ATP brother, popping to give you real quick before I get buried in paper. Oh, thanks, Blue. Thank you for coming in, Blue. Thank you so much. Diabolical, because you'd remember it'd give you a chance of trust. What to play? You can't play me like that. I'm sorry, Max. I'm so sorry. But come on, though. What's everybody think? Choco Tacos, cones, or a sundae? My car ran on EV mode most of the way to work today. Nice. Oh, dude. Tell me you don't love that, GB. Everybody bitching about gas prices going up, and GB's like, EV mode. I love that noise it makes when it backs up. Thought everybody should know. I love it. I've been on an EV since 2019, I want to say. I think it was 2019 I got my Bolt. It might have been like, it was definitely like pre-pandemic. And like what I was so happy about was the pandemic happened and I was in an EV and I never had to touch a dirty gas pump during the pandemic. And I was like pretty much sold on an EV ever since. I don't really get in my car. A little spurts kind of takes breath away, right? It's true though. It's like 215 to fill my. Oh my God! Oh, Phyllis, I'm so sorry. Oh, be like Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Oh my God. I don't even want to say Vagrant Story 2. That's a lot more contemporary, but similar, yeah. Yeah, watch this. It's about to get real, guys. Whoa! Yes! Look at her eyes. Yeah, after I show up, here's story. Yeah, I love Vagrant Story. Vagrant Story is like such a adult story. I wasn't expecting that. That early or late 90s CGI. Hey, wasn't that the lady from Shark Tank? I swear to God, I just saw Barbara Corcoran. Wasn't that the short-haired lady from Shark Tank? Somebody roll that back and confirm if that was in fact the lady from Shark Tank. Yeah, Teslas are so fast, man. Your heart will stop in one of those. They're so fast. You're not lying. Mrs. Pixel, what happens when I take you by surprise in the car? What do I do? I'll let her tell you. It's almost too fast. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there she is. She's like, what? What are we doing? Let's go. Watch this punk she's with. I end up flying into the back seat. Yeah, when you can race a Kawasaki Ninja and beat it, you know you got something. That ain't even a joke, GB. And you know what's funny? We still see so many people here in Michigan that have bumper stickers that say gasoline forever. Like, that's a super popular thing, is to be like, your EV sucks. Like, dude, what benefit do you, I mean, like, I'll get it. I'm definitely not the guy that wants to sit and be like, everybody should have an EV, because that's not true at all. But, like, these guys that are literally trying to tell you that, like, oh, yeah, man, gasoline-powered cars forever. Like, dude, ICE engines are so, like, out of date, it's not even funny. So you gotta basically avoid that shot and then counter with a gunshot of your own. So this battle is actually pretty easy, because it's just basically running back and forth and then countering. But you'll see it opens up a lot really here in a minute. Gotta get the hiccups. I get the hiccups every time I stream. Is that almost like a nervous reaction thing, do you think, guys? That I get freaking hiccups when I stream? It's just weird. But, like, I am definitely not the type of person to try to tell other people what they should have. But, like, what are you really trying to tell a person in an EV? Like, when gas prices are $5 a gallon and my car is way faster, what exactly are you trying to tell a person in an EV is better about an ICE engine? It just blows my mind. I'm sorry, but I don't like the RC cars. I like big cams, headers, and the amazing shot. Yeah, you know what? And that is definitely your prerogative, man. And you definitely, you know, got your options on when you want to buy when it comes to that. My coolest car with an ICE engine was a 2012. Was it 2012? Yeah, 2012 Camaro. It was a V8, but man, that thing was cool. But the RC cars are super fast. You know what they said? If I would put like a battery in the back of my car, or if I replaced the battery that's in my car with a battery that was like an eighth of the size, I might be able to get just down the road, maybe a couple miles. But that thing would go so fast that it might lift off of the ground and actually start flying. Like the battery actually like keeps that car from like breaking records. And I definitely don't hate ICE engines at all, but with the cost of gas right now, man, I don't know that I would ever be lured back into an ICE engine ever again. I'm actually a mechanic too, Phyllis, so I'm not completely over here only talking about being in an EV. It's like real time, but then you want to wait and turn. Yeah, exactly. Like you get the meter that fills up by your HP and everything, and that's actually kind of like the ATB meter in Final Fantasy games. But the gas electric combos, like in the Corvettes, like the E-Ray and the Grand Sport, is winning me over. Yeah, ever since I got a hybrid, I won't go back. Yeah, that's kind of like me. I had a Chevy Bolt, and that was enough for me to be like, okay, it's not really going to get any better than this, is it? I mean, just that little Bolt, how fast it would be. I had a Ford Super Duty, like, pull up next to me, right? And, you know, that's a big engine in that truck. And this guy is literally sitting next to me like, whoa, and just revving this thing. Like, dude, do you realize I'm in this tiny little car here? Like I got no interest in racing your big old Super Duty or whatever, right? Well, then he just doesn't let up, and I'm like, all right, man, you know what? I know an EV is gonna have some jump off of the line, so let's just humor this guy and see what happens. Oh my God, man, I hit it, and he hit it, and I ended up embarrassing this guy. Like, his girlfriend or wife or whoever was just shaking her head. I could see in the back rearview mirror that she was just like, oh my God, this guy. And my little car was just like, plus my gear shift is where it says drive, and put it in 1-notch B, right? It starts stopping like I'm going down a hill. It really changes the battery. Yeah, that, the regenerative braking is where it's at, and I get better gas mileage. Fun strategy of when hit the B mode. I get you. Yeah, I love how it kind of tracks and gives you scores and things like that on how like efficient you're actually driving. Wait a minute. That doesn't look like a very happy dog. Got him. And I get better gas mileage doing that. Oh. I like to drive really light and efficiently. It's kind of fun. Me too. It's almost like a video game. That's exactly it. And you get all these meters that fill up. I remember when Toyota was doing the like the leafs. Like leafs would kind of like grow on your dashboard as you were driving more efficiently. For me, it's the self-driving that really makes the Tesla like just above and beyond what I was expecting. Plus, I mean, the speed. I'll be honest. I had been in an EV and knew that it got off the line pretty quick. But the overall, like, when you want to just punch it, like, when somebody's giving you crap and not about to let you over, and you get to just be like, oh, no, dude, watch this. There's nothing beats that. And what's funny is how people like still haven't gotten the memo. I mean, GB knows, like, dude, that's a freaking Tesla. Like, you're gonna need something to beat me off of the line, and it's gonna take a lot. Voice text isn't working today. Call me brand new, but still learning the stage. Gas mileage keeps improving. Right? You know what we had, GB? We had a lady come into our shop. And she had a Toyota Sienna. It was her very first hybrid that she had ever had, right? And she came in after like having it for about 3 weeks or so, and she was like, well, there's a problem with my vehicle, I think. And we're like, oh yeah, what's going on? What do you think's wrong with the van? And she's like, well, the gas gauge isn't going down. Like, I keep driving the thing, and I don't ever have to put gas in it. And we're like, well, you need to get used to that, ma'am, because that's what driving a hybrid's all about. She actually thought there was something wrong with her vehicle because it was getting such good gas mileage. It's like the one thing I'll admit, like, going with like a nice big engine, like in a Vet or one of the actually last Camaros they made had a pretty nice freaking V8 in it. Like, you're gonna get the top end. You're gonna eventually beat a Tesla. Like if we were seriously trying to see who could floor it and, you know, get up to top speed and just be gone, and, you know, like, there wasn't any kind of like limit to the race or whatever, like, absolutely an ICE engine is going to have that high end that will absolutely blow my car away. But it's just those real life situations when you're on the road and it's start and stop and get off the line. I mean, that's where it really matters, honestly. I mean, I've never been on the road and wanted to see if I could get over 125 miles an hour. I mean, I'll just be honest. I've gone 100 in my car. I have had to see my car hit 100 miles an hour. I mean, I'm a guy, so I've definitely fucking done that. Oh, dang it. I cussed. But I could never see myself just be like barreling down the road, like looking over at a Charger or a Hellcat or whatever, like, I want to take this guy, and even like wanting to take that situation seriously. Just need to get a car that does 0 to 60 in 1 point. Exactly. That's really it, GB. If I can get to 60 before you, we're good. I had my Corolla up to 85 once. Yeah, I don't know if you know where 275 and 94 is. Look at Gonga's Parrot. Oh my God, somebody's got to clip this for Mark. Oh my God, Mrs. Pixel, Gonga is going to love this. We found Gonga's Parrot. Oh my God. Somebody clip this quick. Mark must see this. I just got to mark this as a short of like, hey Mark Han Solo, ... We found Gonga's Parrot on my stream today. Yo bro, yo bro, yo bro. See you on Grindr. Yo bro, hit me up on Grindr. I don't know if that's really something his bird would say. Drives the same if you're going 20 mile an hour or 80. That's the truth right there, GB. That's when you know you got a good car. Yeah, the only thing I could say about my car is when you get going that fast is that it throws you in the back seat. You've got to be prepared when you're going to punch it. It is kind of dangerous. And you know another thing that sucks about having an EV that's kind of like touchy with getting off the line? 26 minutes in, I can't clip it until you post it. Oh, right on. Yo, bro! Mark's gonna love that. We found Gonga a Parrot. You know what else I was gonna do? On my way home, I drive by a exotic bird store. It says like exotic bird feed store or something. I'm like, dude, Gonga, what do you need me to pick you up? I'm gonna be in the area today. I gotta get a video of like you driving me past there. Is your car all-wheel drive, GB? Did you get the all AWD version? Yeah, here's the good I like we'll get to see some variation in the combat here. Oh, maybe not. I took him out too fast. Oh no, you didn't get the all-wheel drive. Yeah, you have to be careful on tests. I can just imagine. You don't want all-wheel drive. I mean, in the snow, I almost need it. I could have got one with it, but didn't want it. Right on. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't want it, you didn't want it. For me, it's all about the traction in the snow. What is this? What is this, guys? This wasn't here last time, was it? It's that clown from the dressing room. Oh, that poor juggalo. Is that Violent J, or is that Shags right there? I think it was a skinny one, wasn't it? That had to have been Shaggy. Well, poor dude. Yeah, I'll be honest. I need all-wheel drive because I'm on the freeway like 70 miles a day, like easy. So I absolutely need it in the wintertime. I'm hoping to get a new job. I've filled out an application and I'm optimistic. I haven't been turned down yet. I got turned down pretty early the last time I applied for a job at this company. So I'm hoping by not being turned down yet, that might mean some good news. As you can see though, it's a lot like Final Fantasy. You get to move around in the battlefield kind of freely, as much as possible within the constraints. But then when your meter fills up there in the top, actually it looks like it's on the bottom right now. You can see it in the bottom left. There's an AT meter, and when that fills up, you can hit X, and that allows you to strategically kind of pick which enemy you want to go ahead and fire at. So, I mean, it's definitely like the best way to describe this is like Final Fantasy meets, Resident Evil. The waffle all-wheel drive it isn't true all-wheel drive, it's just a motor. I gotcha. Makes the car heavier and doesn't get as good gas. I'm right on. And it's going to use more battery power. Man, my keyboard. Well, I appreciate you chatting today, though, GB. Yeah, I did notice that it took my range down a little bit to go with the all-wheel or the all-wheel drive version of my car. What's this? A key. It's funny too because the nicer rims on my car make it also like get worse gas mileage. Because my coworker, like about 4 months after I got my car, got the same car I got pretty much. Only she got the upgraded rims or whatever. And when I looked at that, I was like, holy crap, those rims take almost 20 miles of range off of that car. I was like, man, I am so glad I got the cheap, ugly looking rims. What I like about my rims too is I could honestly like 3D print like some vinyl or whatever and actually like kind of doctor them up. I've seen. I thought I had the key. That's weird. Only one door unlocks for me. I got a 2000. Oh, right on. If it gets really bad in the winter, I'm leaving that bad. Oh, gotcha. Well, that makes sense. You're covered then. Shoot. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Oh, crap. It's a psychotic parrot. Gonga, take care of your bird. Oh my God, Mrs. Pixel, why did your husband have to shoot my bird? Oh, Mrs. Pixel. Great guy. Did you play this back in the day, Max? Are you still here? Or do you just know about it? I played it, but I never really got, I think, past like the third area. Why does it look like there's a headless guy in there, though? Is that just me? Oh, you guys can't see it because my camera's over it. It almost looks like there's like a knife or like a guy in a tuxedo without a head in that closet. I want one of those new EV Silverados. Those are sick. There was actually one at Lowe's the other day. It was like the really shiny blue. I played a little bit of Evil Within, GB. That's another one that I only got so far in, and then like another game came out, and I was like, squirrel! I agree with you on the GMC Sierra. Those trucks are beautiful. Oh my God, yeah. My God. Like there's a guy that has one in our complex at work. And I'm literally jealous of it. Like every time I go in there, I'm like, man, that is insanely nice. But as far as a truck, I don't know if a truck should be nice, right? Truck should get dirty and get scratched up from driving through the trails. I would never get a Cybertruck. Those are terrible. They look absolutely dumb. Like, I understand, like, wanting to have something different. Like, the whole idea of, like, I want to buy something different. Like, completely understand that, but the Cybertruck just ain't it. I saw a really nice Chevy. It was either Chevy or GMC, but it was so nice. Thought it was a damn nice SUV. Huh. Oh man, those new Chevy's new EV Equinox. Like, I don't even know if, like, you're not even an EV fan. You've got to look at that and think that's a nice vehicle. All right, we got another key. So that should be, hopefully, the key to that door we were just trying to get into. I don't like the EV Blazer nearly as much as I like the Equinox, and that's weird because the regular Blazer I liked a little bit more than the Equinox. Oh, I've already been in here. They're still alive. Jesus. That person looks like they have no skin and they're still alive. Jeez. She's gone. Yikes. Yeah, my coworker said he's looking at a Highlander. He wants an EV. He's got a Jeep. And he wants to maybe look into getting a Highlander. Have you ever seen the Crown, GB? We drove next to a Crown today. That's like the closest I've ever been to one. And I was like, that's a nice little car. Corolla is nice. I treat it like it's a damn Cadillac, but at least it's better than a Dodge Dart. Man, those are like the Hornet. The Hornet is now the biggest joke of the auto industry, I think, though, GB. I think even a Dart doesn't get laughed at as much as a Hornet does. I've never liked the look of a Hellcat. I'll be honest. Like, I've always thought that, like, Chargers and Challengers just looked too plain. That C8's incredible though. If I could have my dream car, I might like EVs, but my dream car is still a C8. Crown is a higher up. Yeah, Crown is like an actual Cadillac with a Toyota logo on it, from what I understand. At least that's my understanding, is it's like the highest end like vehicle that Toyota themselves makes before you go up to Lexus. Alright, well, she seemed a lot nicer a minute ago. I don't think she wants to play piano and do a duet anytime soon, does she? It's got to be hard to run in these shoes, don't you think? What do you think, Mrs. Pixel? Is it hard to run in these shoes? So it looks like you got to stay in the middle. Oh man, I probably should have healed instead of. Ah, now I have to heal for sure. That'd have been game over if I didn't do that. Oof. Wow, that hit hard. These are really kind of almost just like story battles right now. Man, she can't miss with that. I don't remember that attack being so effective. Hey! How you doing, Emily? Yeah, right? I'm not doing the PlayStation stream today. How about that thumbnail, though? Come on. Is that a good thumbnail, Emily? Yeah, the Toyota Avalon is super nice. I think they stopped making them and almost saved as a Crown as a replacement. Yeah, it looks awesome. Rolling down the road, I was like, that's a nice car. Yeah, you liked it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my new format for the thumbnails going forward. It's just gonna be Steve Ross painting a new video game box art. I think that gets the message across. You know what's funny is it seems like most people click on my videos. I was just saying, it seems like most people click on my videos not expecting like an old man playing a video game. I just don't understand it. Like I thought I was pretty clear that like, hey, this is me playing this game. But apparently the message is getting muddled somehow. Should do more car videos. I probably should, GB, to be honest. Oh, I'm old, Emily. I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't. If somebody told me you were a gearhead, I would believe that. Well, you grow up in Detroit, you know, and you're going to be obsessed with it. You know what I heard, though? I heard that doing that confuses the algorithm, though, GB. That was what I was told to specifically kind of focus. They thought you were painting a picture of a video game car. I'm not really, but I love Top Gear for some reason. Right? It's just awesome to see all that machinery work. I can watch that show all day. Heck yeah. Yep. I like me some car reviews. I can't lie. I wouldn't mind an older Subaru WRX couped up. That'd probably be Mrs. Pixel's choice. She was talking about Subarus, GB. The big fin in the back. Yeah, you see a lot of those around here, actually, believe it or not. Like those rally car types. But yeah, like I was saying, I was told that I needed to do either 3D printing or video games. That by having a channel that does like multiple types of content, that you're basically just confusing the algorithm. I don't know how much truth there is to any of that. I don't drive. I get anxiety. Texas drivers are insane. I see accidents. Like every few. Oh man, I don't really drive either, Emily. My car drives me now. I'm literally on the full self-driving Model 3, and I don't think I'll ever go back. Like, it sucks to have to pay basically $100 for a chauffeur, but man, it's safer than me. I don't care what anybody says. Like, my car is a safer and better driver than 95% of the people on the road. His car is a better driver. Exactly, Mrs. Pixel. Mrs. Pixel's dissing me, and I'm agreeing with her. I wouldn't mind self-driving car. I feel that's exactly it. And you know what's funny, Emily? A lot of people have told me, like, oh man, you need to be careful. I wouldn't trust that stupid thing. And I'm like, I don't trust the idiots on the road that don't like have to follow programming. An electric car is programmed to follow the laws, you know, and obey the speed limit. Whereas Joe Schmo behind the wheel can be like, screw this, and just be gone in Grand Theft Auto his way all over the frickin' freeway. I wish I didn't have to drive. I'll be honest with you. I loved working from home. For a little while, anyway. There were parts that really suck about working from home. Oh, a new gun. I don't trust it either, but you know, you driving makes me more nervous. Oh, thanks. Literally, people are going to think I drive like a maniac when that is not the truth. I actually drive like a grandma. Be honest. Come on, be honest. I literally drive like a grandma. At least I didn't drive with my foot up on my dashboard like somebody I know. I would always roll my eyes when I saw that. Like, well, it's a good thing you haven't gotten into an accident yet, because if it does happen, your leg's gonna end up behind your head in a non-fun way. She's gonna cut the internet off after that one, guys. It's been a nice stream, everybody. Mrs. Pixel's about to go unplug the router or the modem, so I'll see you all later. Did I get away with that one? I was gonna say, did I get away with that? Hey, if there's kids watching, they shouldn't be. I would think it'd be fun to be drunk on Audible. GB. Hammered and you're driving like a little angel. I'm sure it has saved plenty a person from getting a ticket. But the officer, the Tesla was driving. Did you ever see the guy that got pulled over? There was a guy sleeping in his Tesla, and he tried playing like it off on the cop. They're like, "Oh, my car was driving for me," and the cop's like, "I know it's on autopilot, and I know the rules of autopilot. You're not supposed to be sleeping while it's on autopilot." The guy's still sitting there trying to argue. I mean, he does have a point. It's good enough to where, like, what am I gonna do? You know, it's gonna stop itself. I can guarantee you that car will stop itself from, like, doing something, like, to hurt somebody before I'll prevent it. It literally stopped itself from hitting a coyote. I actually got that on video. There's a video on YouTube of a guy sleeping in the back seat, curled up with a pillow and blanket going down the highway. I think they've got that fixed now, though. You'll see me in the back seat, curled up under a blanket, playing a Game Boy if I have a self-driving car. At least like 10. How many swears can we get out of it? None! You guys aren't good at that. There isn't anybody good enough in here to make me swear. Hey, if I haven't gotten the internet or the modem unplugged yet, I think I'll press my luck with a couple swear words. I feel like I'm kind of in danger right now because I don't think I've got much medicine to heal myself. And these things can stretch that tongue out and get you all the way across the map. I'm worried. I'm not going to lie. Oh, you know what? I think I can heal, though. I actually think I got a heal spell now. I started playing this game last December. I think it would be funny if I only do one part a year around Christmas until I finally beat the game. That's right. You know what I was going to do? My one stream title, I was going to play this around New Year's, and I was going to have it be like, Parasite Eve is a Christmas movie, or like something like that, to kind of tie in the like Die Hard is a Christmas movie type thing. But I got lazy and I started playing something else. Passed out in the backseat, the car drives you home. Someone sees the car with no driver, calls that, and that would happen. That investigation won't take long. I thought you were going to say you were in danger of the Wi-Fi being unplugged. I am. I thought you were going to unplug it because of my little quip earlier. There's a switch and an emergency phone. Let's use the phone, right? Let's see who answers the phone. Is Al there? Alcoholic. Oh, I get to save my game. Nice. Derp. That's what that is. I never finished this. Did you ever finish it, Emily? This was another game that got overlooked by something. I just looked back. Part 1 is December 19th, 2025. I'll do part 2 this December. Yeah, I finished it off stream a few years ago. I never finished it. I was notorious for not finishing games in this era of my life. Parasite. Oh man, I should have named this Parasite Steve. Damn it! Okay, next time. There's always a next stream, right? Parasite Steve. You know how many times I've had to defend myself from God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Like, yeah, that doesn't even bother me. Tell me one I haven't heard before. This would be a crazy real life thing to have happen. You're just kicking it at a freaking movie theater and all of a sudden everybody just spontaneously combusts. Emily started playing Mr. Bucket. Oh, Mr. Bucket. Can put your balls in my mouth, oh, Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun. I don't know what's worse, the Mr. Bucket put your balls in my mouth song or Chucky at the script club making it rain. Is that a Killer Croc or the Lizard? Who are we going to go with? Are you a DC fan or Marvel? How do we get from fuck it to Mr. Bucket? Because you put your balls in my mouth, Mr. Bucket. Bucket's Odyssey. I gotta say, that was next level shit right there. Bucket's Odyssey. I mean, I believe that's a real game in this day and age. It's actually good to see that Sony put an end to like shovelware. I made a video about like how the Xbox and the PlayStation stores have just been like full of nonsensical, like horrible anime dating sims. And then like a month later, they did this like mass exodus where they pulled like most of those games off. Like, wow, what was that? Oh, you can't die in this battle, apparently? I mean, this battle sucks to begin with. I think the goal is to just survive this. You know what? I think this is actually like trying to train you that like she's supernatural. I think that's what this battle, like this, you're not supposed to really quote unquote win this. See? Wait, what? Why was I being revived and then I died that time? Anybody else confused by that? I don't know why I all of a sudden was not able to survive that. Let's try that again. No, I don't want to use the phone. No, I don't need a phone. I need a face. Alright, come on, Parasite Steve, let's do this. I don't know, like when that lizard did that rush, it was almost like it was impossible to avoid that. Like, I don't know. You can't move fast enough to get out of its way when it's charging you. So I don't really know what I did wrong there. Because the reason I died is because it kept pinning me. I feel like I could have avoided the little air things that shot out of its tail. But once it charges and pins me, I'm dealing with Fuck It's Revenge. Dude, that'd be a good sequel, right? Fuck It goes on an odyssey and then he gets his revenge in the sequel. The catchphrase would just be, ah, fuck it. Oh, the day and age where you can't skip the cutscene you've just watched 30 times. Urgh. Let's hope I don't keep dying by this creature, huh? So what do we got to do? There are 2 targets. That's where I'm screwing up. That's where I'm messing up. That's right. I remember now. Whoa. Alright, now I get in behind. I hit the tail. That's what you gotta do. Man, that's why you don't stream an RPG when you haven't played it in 20 years. You need to actually read and comprehend what you're reading. Oh, that was BS. Oh no! I don't have any freaking healing? This is crazy. Attack the lizard to do damage. Attack its weak point to do massive damage, like this giant enemy crab. Giant enemy crab. Only real gamers know the giant enemy crab quote. Giant enemy crab. But here's the question. Who knows? Do you know what game that was? I don't remember I know it was like some obscure cashy. That presentation sold tens of PS3s. This giant enemy crab. So legendary though. Yeah, I don't know anybody that played that game. It was just like some weird obscure like title, like Kelsey, you know, Japanese something. I can't even like Japan history Kelsey. It's like making me mad that I can't think of the name. Oof. I think I should heal. Right. Well, the good news is I don't think we gotta watch that fucking cutscene. Ah, damn, that was an unearned swear word. Yeah, you know it's not good when the E3 reveal of your game is more known for just being absolute pure cringe as opposed to like people actually remembering your game. It's a miracle we have a PlayStation 5 though. PlayStation could have legitimately ended in the PS3 era. Like, it was so bad. I remember buying a PlayStation, having all my friends just like laughing at me, like, dude, that's the biggest waste of money on the planet right now. And I was like, it'll pan out, man. It'll be okay. They'll come back. Final Fantasy forever. And then there like wasn't a Final Fantasy on PS3 at all. That's right? There wasn't. No, we had 13. We had Final Fantasy 13. That's right. So that's kind of like there not being a Final Fantasy 13. I would just send anyone against PS3 the Chad Warden. Oh, you're gonna have to send me that because I'm not up to speed on that one. All I remember is all my friends being on like Call of Duty. There was a Tom Clancy game that was really popular, Ghost Recon, I think it was. So it was like Call of Duty, Halo, and Ghost Recon. Like everybody that I knew was just playing that circle of games just constantly over and over again. Like just never putting those games down. And I was just okay with not being involved in any of that crap. I was just sitting there thinking like, okay, we're going to get Metal Gear and Final Fantasy eventually. And that was enough for me to be like, okay, I'm going to hold out and keep my PS3. And then eventually, like when they introduced trophies and all of that good stuff, PSN actually got established. Oh, you sent it on Discord? Nice. I will check that out, Emily. Jim? Did you get this on tape? Scram, buddy. Has anybody said scram in the past 20 years? Was this... Hey, actual real question. Was this game the last time anybody wrote the word scram? This was like 1998, 99 or something like that. Told my brother to scram. Like, no way! Scram, you little twerp. No, I didn't say twerk. I said twerp. Mrs. Pixel saw me twerking the other day. Let's see. How would you grade my twerking on a scale of 1 to 10, Mrs. Dead Pixel? Look at this shot right here. Can you believe that, like, it was priceless? See? Look at this shot, though. How many, like, millions of dollars do you think went into this game? And the game produced this shot right here. At some point in our video game playing careers, we were impressed by a shot like this. Daniel is driving. We're going to the future, buddy. Serena, where we're going, we don't need roads. Look at the way he turned. It was perfect. We don't need roads. Heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. I mean, how are you going to call somebody a wuss when he watched some freaking monster lady vaporize an entire audience? I mean, I don't know that you really get to qualify anybody as a wuss. Like, where was his ass? He wasn't there. It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date. I mean, it has to be her, or hard to be her, and deal with a bunch of dudes back at the police station. Yeah, why an opera, though? Is there any better opera scene than Final Fantasy VI? I don't think so. Just the music, the way the cutscene plays out, the story tie-in to it all. Yeah. There's a reason why that opera scene is 10 out of 10 in almost everybody's opinion. I gotta say, though, Final Fantasy VIII would have to be my personal favorite Final Fantasy. I'm getting the Pixel Remaster Collection in a few days, and I'm so excited to play FF6 again. Oh, nice. Yeah, and those have like all the quality of life improvements too, I think, Emily. I bought Ben Rye FF2 Pixel Remaster. I gave it to him. He had it on his wish list. I think it was his birthday or something. I got him that. Yeah, FF6, 10 out of 10. Opera scene. Yep. Did you see how they remade? Did they really? I didn't see that it was redone. I'm going to have to watch it on your stream. I don't want to look it up and spoil it. Did they change it for the better, though? I guess we could spoil that much. If it's better. Yeah, it's the only scene in FF6 that was completely remade. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like hearing that. It all started with this incident. They wanted to have our prom on a boat. And me and Mrs. Pixel were like, nah, we ain't going to prom. Nah, if it's on a boat, I'm passing. I won't be able to get off the boat when I want to, so I'm good. I mean, that's a pretty impressive New York City right there for a video game in 1998. Paris probably would hate it, though. You know what, then? Yeah, go play the original version, then. I mean, if they're not allowed to take anything and make it better, meh. You're gatekeeping. That's all that is at that point. How long have we been going? Would this be a good time to... Nah, it's only been an hour. We're going to go. We're going to keep going, right? We would have been stuck on the boat in the rain for... Right? Yeah. Let's get all dressed up to go hang out on a boat in the rain. Michigan Spring on the river. Sounds like a nightmare. I'm so glad at that time I had a girlfriend that was like, yeah, F that. Oh, there she is in her now more boring Mrs. Dead Pixel attire. Approved attire. Mrs. Pixel would be like, yeah, give me a leather jacket instead of a dress. Although I don't think either of us have ever had a leather jacket. Yeah, I have. I've had one, haven't I? I think I got a leather jacket like secondhand. It's kind of hard to not look badass in a leather jacket, though, right? Especially when you're holding a gun. ESP. I mean, if she's the only one that survived and she's telling you that people burst into flames, I'd believe it. Nyx. Square Enix was always stealing names from other franchises. Nyx, Biggs, Wedge. Baker. We got to go get a better gun from Baker. Read your report. Still hard to believe. We can't deny all those deaths. Gonna go out, solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Oh, that's right. I think I got to go to the like barracks type thing, the weapons department, and give your permit to Torres. Alright, so we gotta go use our little mod permit thingy, learn how to mod guns. The tradition of Squaresoft having awesome music was definitely carried on in this game. It's right downstairs. Looks like we're going this way, folks. Yeah, this was the era when we looked at it. We looked at a new game that came out and we were like, oh my god, it's on 2 discs. That has to be good. To be fair, though, I mean, Square pretty much delivered on anything that was like multi-disc. I think the biggest multi-disc disappointment has to be Xenogears. Like, disc 2 of Xenogears is embarrassing. I don't know why they didn't just make it 2 different games. It's almost like they knew, or I should say, it's almost like that it was a strategy back then to make games on 2 discs, and that was the most important thing about Xenogears, is that it ended up shipping with 2 discs. You know, that's what it makes me think, because disc 2 of Xenogears is so horrible that it just shouldn't even exist. I have the Japanese version of Xenogears. I don't think I ever finished it. Oh my god, really? I played that. That disc 2 is unbearable, Emily. Did you at least make it to disc 2? I'm gonna guess not, because disc 2 is basically just like a bunch of boss battles and a text crawl. It's like basically like, oh, I doubt it. Yeah, it's literally, it's so horrible. It's just like a boss battle, and then it'll be a text crawl. You know, it'll be like Faye. You'll see like Faye running in like 3 different angles, you know, and it'll have that like charm swinging in the light, and then there'll be a text crawl, and then it'll jump to another boss battle right after that. It's so horrible. The worst second disc of any game I've ever played. I'm just glad I'm done with that and I never have to play that ever again, to be honest. That's probably the one game I started the most and like never finished. I think when I actually finished that game, that I'd probably started and not finished it at least 6 times. I still need to restart Legend of the Guy. Oh, that's an awesome one. I might delist my first part and start it over sometime. It's one of my favorite JRPGs. Yeah, like the actual role-playing and like level, or I should say like dungeon crawling and world exploration is kind of a little half-assed in that, but that battle system is so cool. Again, this was the golden era of JRPGs for me, because they tried so many unique things with getting turn-based combat to feel like different and active. The battle system and the story were what I love about it. Yeah, didn't they have like that cool little like gauntlet type thing or whatever? Did you ever play the sequel, Legaia Dual Sagas, on PS2? That was one that I was super into. Or what about the Mark of Kree? You remember the Mark of Kree on PS2? The series, yeah. I remember that. He not supporting again. You know what happened, GB? He actually told me today that he was in the hockey game stream and he just didn't say anything. Because he was like, I did see GB say that, Steve. I saw GB say that I wasn't supporting again. He's a troll, that one. Yeah, that GB, he's a troll, that one. He likes to troll, that one. He a bloody old troll. We like Ben. Hey, did I ever tell you guys how Ben inspired me to be a streamer when I was in the hospital? Mrs. Dead Pixel's gonna just put 100 eye rolling emoji in the chat. He's inspirational to us all. Oh, then I'll spare you guys. I won't go into that then. I don't need to store anything. I don't even have anything. When's he going to get back to Punch-Out, though? That's what I really need to know. Is when are we going to see if Ben Rye can, in fact, beat Mike Tyson? I mean, I've seen him do some pretty remarkable stuff on stream. So I want to see him go back at Tyson. I never could beat Tyson. Oh my god, yeah, it's insanity. The only way I would ever attempt it is if I got to use like save states. I always got to Tyson when I played with my NES, which I don't have anymore. Oh, just hopefully no more Tomb Raider. GB doesn't like Tomb Raider, huh? I never really got into Tomb Raider. And the only reason I never got into it was those freaking controls, man. Those controls are just unfriendly on purpose. I wish somebody would play Dead Rising. Alright, GB. We'll see if we can't throw that in the mix one of these days. This isn't the longest game. I love Tomb Raider, but the controls are horrible. Yeah, I mean, I just have to be real. Like, it's just aggravating fighting with the camera. You know, and I do gotta say, I will say that the controls do actually allow you to do some pretty awesome things. Like, there's nothing cooler than like Lara Croft like doing like the jump, you know, and I admit, like, there are some really cool moments that you get in Tomb Raider, but man, it really was just the controls kind of grated on me a little bit. Yes. Do you want to change this? Hey, Kevlar vest. Where's Kevlar? Oh, the remaster does fix the controls? Yeah, I mean, I've seen Ben playing it. And I've thought, you know what? I would kind of like to play this game again. But then I think, like, man, I'm gonna have to fight that damn camera, and it's so much better to watch than it is to play. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just watch whenever somebody gets on that. I wish I was good at it, but it's hard as hell. But Farm Simulator, my God, it is. wish I was good at Kingdom Come, another hard as hell game. Yeah, that's another one that I wanted to get into, and it was just I don't have the time. I feel like that's really a game that you've got to take slow. You know, it's almost more like Animal Crossing in a way, where you experience, you take it as it comes. And I like to just play through a game where I can almost speed run it just to get through it. Been too busy at work to watch Benny's non-violent stream. Max played it on and off, or we haven't heard anything since. The remasters have a modern camera. Oh, prefer playing it that way, better than the PS1. Might be out of the skill range, but it's true with most of us, right? It would kick Ben. Come on, kid. I gave you a pudding pop. So this is Ben. Look, GB, Ben showed up. There he is. And you said Ben wasn't supporting. How that game is hard. Well, there you are, GB. We got Ben to show up in the stream. So wait, he didn't know his kid was at the precinct? That little snot-nosed shit. Well, the real Ben, please stand up.
I'm Slim Shady, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just a bit Shady.
Jesus Christ. Can you believe that guy wrote in his song that the radio won't even play my jam? I'm pretty sure the very first time I heard radio won't even play my jam was literally on the radio. Yeah, I live in Detroit and I freaking despise Eminem. He's absolutely horrible. Just the worst, dude. Absolutely the worst. Seriously though, radio won't even play my jam. It's like, bro, I just heard this shit on the radio. He became what he hated. Yeah, no joke. I remember ICP just completely clowning on that kid before he ever got popular. Like he had he put that, like, he was having this big party or whatever, and that ICP was gonna be at his show or whatever, and like he made the flyers and handed them out before he ever asked ICP, and so like that's what created their beef. Love some riddle box, right? Tootsie tootsie pookie pie looks like you got, yeah. Whoops, my fault. Go and wash that shit out your head. GV knows. It's funny how worldwide they are too, man. Like, they were in GTA 5. Think of that. Like, literally, like, Juggalo culture was so, like, ingrained that it made it into GTA 5. It's like, you can go ahead and say that, like, you don't like them or whatever, but, like, their idea, like, the concept of 6 Joker card albums, I mean, pure genius. 100% pure genius. Especially the way they presented it. Cemetery girl. Oh, it's worked at a morgue. She's still fresh, man. She's still fun to be around. You know what it is? You're just prejudiced. You're prejudiced against dead people. Yeah, you're really sick, Tommy. You know that? Oh, yeah? What was that, Tommy? You meet Daniel's son, Ben. He fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine. Lorraine! Isn't that like Back to the Future? Just listen to Fred Durst instead. He's had a resurgence, Emily. Limp Bizkit's actually on the way back. F-Off always loves that. Still use it to this day. What the fuck was that, Tommy? That's YouTube approved too. Like, if that one dude came back into my stream, I would just, before I banned him, I'd be like, like, as I was banned. No, that counts as none, Emily. That's a workaround. You can do that perfect. Well, I am from Detroit, so I got a little bit of a, you know, the air around here helps us get that out. No fair. I did a Mrs. Doubtfire impression earlier, and my coworker Ron was just like, "Well, you did that better than me." I was like, "Yeah, you had no chance, man." I've been being told to do the Mrs. Doubtfire impression since I was 5 years old, I think. You probably listened to way back in the. Oh yeah, for sure. Game Shark. I remember the very first Game Shark I had. It was a Game Shark Pro, and you could actually you could hit this little button on it, and it would scan the game like as you were playing, and allow you to do kind of create your own code. So you could say look for a value that changed, and so you'd get hit, and then you could say look for a value that changed again. And then the Game Shark would keep shrinking the code down so that you could create your own codes, so to speak. Oh, it was so cool. I just loved playing RPGs and finding a way to make the infinite hit points, oh my god. Playing with Game Shark Pro. I could go on forever about how fun just creating your own codes with Game Shark Pro was. Yep, look for something that changed. Did the value go up or did it, and you could change it like that. Look for a value that decreased. And then you do that if you did if you say look for a value that decreased, and then you'd get hit. And then you'd say do that again. And then do it again. By the time you got to the third one, there'd be 3 blocks of code where you could be that's the code right there for infinite health. And you could just pick it out. It was so cool. It was like a game within a game. I did that with Cheat Engine a lot. I don't think it works on Linux though. Oh, right on. Get you a Santa stocking cap this winter for your stream. That'd be awesome, GB, because I need to stay warm, especially in the winter. Oh, look, GB, I'm taking your advice. You told me to show more skin on stream. So there. Here's what we'll do. Look at my bald old head. Look at all that skin. I'm bald. Wait, what? When? Since when? GB called it with that Bruce Willis thing. Yeah, isn't it horrible? Yeah, I'm gonna fake cancer like Boogie one day. Isn't that guy's name that faked cancer? He's like, well, guys, yeah, I'm really sick. Or what about the guy that streamed in a wheelchair? And then, he stood up on stream and forgot he didn't turn his webcam off? You guys ever see that? Oh, yeah, that Boogie guy, if I ever saw him, I'd want to kick him in his balls if I could get my fucking foot past all that fat. That's the problem. You couldn't kick that guy in the balls because he's so fucking fat. Damn, I'm gonna get fucking banned for that, aren't I? What is it? Is it making it too dark or too light up in here? At least if I was ever lost in the woods, that's what you guys don't understand. If I was ever lost in the woods, all I gotta do is wait till nighttime, right? And when it gets dark at night, or when it gets dark at night, all I gotta do in the woods if I'm lost is go like this, and I'll be found in 2 minutes. Seriously. Imagine me lost in the woods and I'm like, don't worry guys, Mrs. Dead Pixel, little Mrs. Pixel, watch this, we're gonna get spawned. Get your camera or get your phones out. I'm gonna get us out of here. You'd be able to write something on my head and see the reflection on the moon. I could write, fuck you, my name is Steve, and then shine the light and get that to reflect on the moon. Jeff Bezos. Dr. Evil. Well, what did Emily send? Oh, Mrs. Pixel, let me check what Emily has sent me. 36 seconds in. Oh, right there. Look at that.
Listen, sunshine, I'm gonna open up a fresh can of whoop ass on you, boy. Yeah! Yeah, boy. Yeah? There's a lot of glare coming off that dome of yours. Squirrel nuts! Listen, sunshine, I'm gonna open up a fresh can of whoop ass on you.
You know what? If you can't laugh and have a joke at yourself, you know what, man? You're taking your life too seriously. Emily with the supreme razzing. I'm thin on top. I'm sure I'm going to be bald. You know what? I was going bald in my teens. You got a lot of glare coming off of that dome of yours. Yeah, and it takes a lot of work to polish it up like that, too. It could be a lot worse. Squirrel nuts. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. You're not Squirrel Nuts, you're Ryan. Squirrel Nuts was from the video that I just played a second ago. What do you think, Ryan? If we were ever lost in the woods, you think I could just shine a light on my head and have them locate us? That's the good part about being bald, everybody. I might get off the grid and lose my cell phone service and my GPS, but I'll be found. Hey, welcome in, Ryan. Yeah, hopefully, I didn't scare you away with my bald head. You know what I told everybody at work today? I was like, I'm going to take a week off, and then I'm going to come back with a toupee, and I'm just not going to say anything. Just going to walk around like, hey, what's up, everybody? That was funny. From Ready to Rumble movie from 2000. Yeah, it's so bad, but I love it. Oh, no, come on now. That's like, that got David Arquette to be like the WCW heavyweight champion of the world, I think. You need a mullet. Salve, Jonas. Welcome in. Hi, Jonas. Salve. Yeah, it did. Oh, yeah, David Arquette was the fucking heavyweight champion. And so was Vince Russo. I mean, think about how ridiculous that is. You're the guy writing the fucking angles for the wrestling, and you make yourself WCW was right, you know, but they were so perfect. They had it in the palm of their hands. You know, like, you have like the absolute best storyline ever with the NWO, and somehow you let that all fall through your hands. I mean, think about how amazing the Crow Sting was. Just that alone, getting mixed all within, like, the WC. You could, to this day, there has been very few things that have been as well written as the NWO and the Crow Sting. Like, Marvel movies could take a note from how good that was. You know, and, like, Marvel movies are considered, like, peak freaking cinema right now. Early to mid 90s was so strong. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, like the Steiner brothers. I remember the one dude come out with like the Michigan jacket on and everything, looking like an absolute freaking beast. He reminded me of like a bulldog. He just had that, like, because he wore that stupid wrestling helmet thing. Was that Scott Steiner? I grew up on wrestling. Love that. Oh, same, GB. Same. Like, wrestling is my childhood. I think the strongest written story in recent memory in wrestling is Adam Page's whole story in AEW. Really long-term, slow-paced, and works so well. Unfortunately, I'm not that familiar with AEW. But the game actually, wasn't the AEW game almost like everybody that made the THQ N64 games got together to make a modern version of that? I might have to check that out. Am I remembering that correctly, Emily? Do you know if the new AEW wrestling game is made by like the old THQ crowd? I'm pretty sure that's what I read. That's almost like AEW is the spiritual successor to those THQ games. I even liked the AEW back in the day, Ric Flair. The game was heavily flawed, but yeah, it was strongly based on the old THQ games like No Mercy. I dabbled in that a little bit because I like wrestling so much. I'm pretty sure it had a bunch of the same team. Yeah, man, those were peak N64 games for me. Like, when I think back of the N64 era, like, it's not Banjo-Kazooie, it's not Mario, it's literally all of those THQ wrestling games. I remember that was literally the reason why I had to have an N64, was because, was it WCW versus the World? I want to say was the name. Was that the first one? WCW versus the World, I think, was the very first wrestling game on N64. That game was a mess, though. Not enough budget and was pretty rushed, but I love AEW all over different wrestling shows, but that game is hit or miss in a lot of places. Oh, you know what, Emily? Check your Blizzard Battle.net. I just remembered. I sent you a message on Battle.net. I actually went and bought Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, I just remembered. I bought Diablo 2. So we could play 2, 3, or 4. You let me know. Because I just want to play Diablo with a crew. I figured you just don't monitor that much, and I ended up forgetting it. What one did Gonga want? I think Gonga said he has 4. I want to say Gonga says 4 or has 4. Yeah, I'll play it. Literally never check my battle. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. But I just ended up buying 2 because it was on sale. It just made sense that I was going to save $15. I might as well buy it because I know I'm going to play it. Even if you were like, ew, go away, I don't want to talk to you ever again, I'd have been like, oh well, I guess I'm going to play Diablo 2 today. So what's going on here? This guy's still giving us the what for over not believing us. I'm pretty sure it has cross-play on consoles too because of Battle.net. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it's available on there that it does do cross-play. Ew, go away. Hey, I've gotten that response out of people before. Yeah, there was a time when I wasn't cool enough to get a girl like Mrs. Dead Pixel, and I literally remember. Here's a story of how ugly and like unattractive and just like a troll I was at one point. I remember I was going into a doorway in elementary school. Like, I was going into class as this girl was coming out of class. And, like, we almost, like, ran into each other. And, like we kind of did almost, like basically, like, bump a little bit. And she, like, backed up and was just like, like she was so fucking horrified that like she actually made like some kind of like contact with me. So yeah, at some point I was a troll. Just like the horrified like just like look on her face, like that guy, oh my god. And then I got Mrs. Pixel to marry me. Now she is my wife. Did I deserve it though? No way, man. I was just a little kid. I mean, if you knew me, I like to shower and take a bath 10 times a day, so it wasn't like I was like dirty or anything like that. I just think she was a snobby little bitch, honestly. Oops, can I say that? Kids are weird and mean though. Yeah, that's literally all it was. That is literally all it was, is she just wanted to be mean. Alright, so I think we've taken care of all the nonsense. Is this the way out? I don't remember. Probably with the boogie. Yeah, the boys have cooties, right? I did forget about all of that. I don't know, man. I was not trying to be a jerk or anything. It was just like, oops. She didn't have to be so, like, completely disgusted. He had a heart attack saying the pledge at school, and his parents were called. My dad said that he came to this conference, and the teacher was like, "Mister, your son was just sitting in class, and he just went..." And his leg went up in the air, and my dad's just sitting there like, oh my god. Your boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Just forget about it. What did I do? Yeah, I was a goofball. Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever been, like, disgusted by, like, almost having, like, the smallest amount of contact with somebody. But again, maybe it was the cooties. That very well could have just been all it was. Just like, gross, that's a boy. Although, I don't know, I had long, curly hair at that point. Could have been confusing. I always hated my hair. It's kind of ironic that I don't have it now. Sometimes it's a booger. Many things. Ever played Booger Man, Max? I don't think I've ever played Booger Man. I've seen Booger Man. I've wanted to rent Booger Man. But it was never in the rental. It must have been good, right? If it was always checked out at the rental. The closest person I can think of is a girl I barely knew in like middle school who smelled so bad to the point of Jesus! That poor girl, Emily. You have to wonder, was there something like mentally wrong upstairs with somebody like that? Yeah, I've played it. Used to run it. Was pretty average. Huh. So I'm not missing nothing then, huh? A pick and flick adventure. I think it was the novelty of boogers and farting, right? Yeah, so aside from that, like, it didn't really offer, like, good, like, platforming mechanics or anything really like that. Now, was there a difference between... Oh, Booger Man, okay to skip. Fair enough. Was there a difference between, like, the Genesis and the SNES version? 'Cause I remember being a kid and thinking, like, why does there have to be a difference? You know, like, why in the world would the Genesis and the Super NES version have to be different. And you got to think that it was just the developers probably just wanting to try something different. Yeah, it felt like a lesser version of Earthworm Jim. Just more colors and better sound on the SNES because of the hardware. I'm pretty sure the Genesis version was better, like a lot of games at the time. Yeah, I'll be honest. I actually prefer the sound chip on the Genesis more than the SNES. I feel like the SNES kind of had just almost like a good modern overall sound chip, whereas the sounds that came out of the Genesis were just like unique, you know, and felt like hard, you know, like heavy metal almost, just in an electronic. Oh man, Beavis and Butthead on the Genesis was so much better. I am so with you, Emily. Like the RPG, like adventure aspect, as opposed to just like the platforming, 100% better on Genesis. I'm gonna die on that hill. You know what else was better? Streets of Rage was better than Final Fight. I'll die on that one too. Genesis games overall felt more advanced. Other games like Final Fantasy VI managed to take advantage of the SNES amazingly, though, right? And then like Donkey Kong Country and stuff like that came out, and like fooled you into believing you were watching like 3D characters in a video game. I like the Genesis sound as long as it didn't use the Gem's fart sounding. Right? There was that blam, blam, like the X-Men game. The X-Men games kind of have like a mix where there's like good, but then there's that farty like like sound like Beavis and Butthead now. If they custom worked on the sound like Konami, Sonic, Streets of Rage. Oh man, Streets of Rage, that is either 1, 2, or 3 of my all-time best video game music ever created. I don't know where I would put it on any given day, but like Streets of Rage, like just overall the franchise ends up being like, it's on my Mount Rushmore of video game music, without a doubt. They made Gem to help devs easily make sound, but that's why some games had that farty sound, right? And didn't different Genesises have Didn't different versions of the Genesis have like it's say like high definition audio around the cartridge slot? And wasn't that the version of the Genesis that had better audio? I'm pretty sure that not all Genesises. I made a funny. Yeah, some of the best 16-bit music, Streets of Rage sound Genesis does what Nintendo, son. And then they showed Mode 7 in that same commercial. So it's like they're talking about things that Genesis can't do, or does that SNES can't. And then they show Mode 7. Yeah, launch mode Model 1 had the best sound with high def decal. That's what I thought. Alright guys, I think I am going to go ahead and end it here. It's been a lovely stream chatting with everybody that's been here. I appreciate everyone that's hung out. Max, GB, Emily, Jonas, you were in here. Much love to everybody. Ryan, are you still here, Ryan? Hearts for Ryan for stopping in. We hit our watch time goal, everybody. Woohoo! We're not worried about anybody sticking around and watching and getting $3,000. We've got it. We're just waiting for YouTube to make it all official. Yeah, Max, have a good night, brother. Scratch the doggo's ears for me, man. Pet that dog, scratch tail, do it all. She deserves all the love. Faye's a great dog. I know it. You know how I know Faye's a great dog? Because she's a dog. Yeah, next time, Max, I promise. Choco tacos for everybody. Bye, Emily. See you guys all later. Thanks for hanging out.